I sold my roommate's inherited vintage guitar for $2,650 to cover the rent he hasn't paid in 8 months. You've been covering Kyle's half of the $1,400 rent for months while he sits unemployed, and you're done waiting. Today's fictional internet drama scenario from the Unruly Scroll editorial desk starts with one promise that fell apart fast. I'm 28. My roommate Kyle is 31. We've lived together for 3 years in Portland. Kyle's been unemployed for 8 months, and I've been covering his half of the $1,400 rent. I asked him repeatedly to find work or move out. He said he was between opportunities and promised to pay me back everything by spring. Last week, I noticed his vintage 1987 Fender Stratocaster sitting in the living room, the one he inherited from his dad. Kyle mentioned it was worth $2,800. I was furious. He couldn't pay rent, but could keep a guitar worth nearly 2 months of his share. I took a photo, listed it online, and sold it in 3 days for $2,650. I kept the money to cover back rent. Kyle came home, saw the empty stand, and completely lost it. He called me selfish and said that guitar was the last thing he had from his father, who died in 2019. He said he was literally about to get a job at a warehouse and would have paid me back. He wants the $2,650 back so he could try to buy it from the buyer. I told him that's not my problem. He should have prioritized his obligations. He moved in with his sister yesterday. Then you see that 1987 Fender Stratocaster, the one his dead father left him, sitting untouched while you're bleeding money. NTA. Kyle borrowed your money in your home for 8 months, claimed poverty, then kept a $2,800 inheritance in the living room without offering to sell it himself or accelerate repayment. If Kyle had sold the guitar himself and paid you back, would you still be the bad guy here?